Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good evening, Eastern Iowa. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassidy. We have a busy next 2 days of weather, anything from rain to snow to winds. So let's map it all out for you, kind of go one thing at a time just to kind of see or show you what to expect and see for the next couple of days. So as I mentioned, we'll see some rain for tonight. You're already seeing it probably right now if you're watching this Monday evening, and that'll linger into the day tomorrow, especially the farther south and east you live. Light snow chances, yes, light snow chances. I know it's April, but we do have a chance of some light snow Tuesday evening into the day on Wednesday, and then we'll have strong winds really now through the day on Wednesday, but especially at peaks on Wednesday where we could see gusts maybe up to 50 miles per hour. So first, let's show you the rainfall here. And we were seeing some stronger storms kind of along and south of I-80, but once they're leaving, or I should say crossing the border from Missouri into Iowa, there's that warm front that's just along the border. And once it's leaving into that cooler air, it is weakening quite a bit as it's moving north. So we'll keep an eye on things, and that's where maybe some stronger storms could be in this area right here. But for the most part, I think we'll just see general showers and storms. And as you can see on Future Track, most of it for tonight will be south and east. Can't rule out some light showers to the north and west, but the more organized and the heavier activity will be to the southeast. And that trend will continue for the day on Tuesday, but you do see it expands a little bit to the northwest Tuesday morning. Maybe a little bit of a mixing into our northern areas Tuesday, but I think we'll be warm enough, at least initially, to where it'll just be rain. If there are some wet flakes, not expecting any accumulation out of this. As we go through the afternoon hours here, again, it starts to look like it's going to leave. But what this low has been doing is, or what it looks like it's going to do is move east and then actually come back to the west. It's called a cutoff low and basically goes against the grain of general west to east movement. And so that's why we're trending cooler for the next couple of days, as well as maybe having those snow chances as it brings in that northwesterly flow. So you notice Tuesday night into Wednesday, there comes that light blue and pretty widespread light blue. We definitely could be seeing some snowfall Wednesday morning. Now, a couple of things to note here. We do have some warm conditions or warmer conditions just because we've been very warm this spring. It's April, so it's got to get through a lot of warmer air initially. So unless the snowfall rates are really heavy, I don't expect we'll see a lot of this stick, but we could see a little bit of it stick if we do see any heavier bands, and I think the heavier bands will be closer to the low. So the farther east you go, the better chance we have of seeing accumulating snow. Then that will wrap up, I think, Wednesday late afternoon into the evening hours. In terms of rainfall totals or precip totals, I think it'll be beneficial no matter what. The farther east you go, again, closer to that low, that's where we'll see the heavier amounts. So maybe a ½ inch to an inch on our eastern edge, and then a ½ inch to a ¼ inch on our western edge. But all in all, should see some much needed precipitation. And there is that snow forecast. As I mentioned, the farther east you are, the better chance you have of seeing a little bit of heavier, but the heaviest will stay off to our east in Wisconsin and parts of Michigan there in the Upper Peninsula. For us, maybe an inch or so, but again, it's going to be hard for any of it to stick. The last part of this is going to be the winds, and the winds, were already strong today. They're going to continue to be strong overnight into the day tomorrow. We'll see consistent gusts of 30, maybe 35 miles per hour, and sustained winds around 10 to 20. And then on Wednesday, as that low kind of circles back, it's really going to pick up out of the northwest, and we could see gusts up to 50. So we do have an alert day for that. And as well as any snow that is falling, visibility could be a little bit reduced and definitely could see some tricky travel on the day on Wednesday, not only from the winds, but if we see any snow thrown in there as well. So just be careful on Wednesday if you have to travel anywhere. So to wrap things up here, your city-by-city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. That low moves out Wednesday evening. We'll see a little bit of sunshine on Thursday, so if anything does stick, it'll be gone by Thursday. And then as we go through the weekend, not too bad for Saturday with highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. Another rain chance on Sunday, but looks like just rain for now. The solar eclipse, although we're not under totality, we are still expecting to see maybe some sunshine for now, so maybe you should be able to see it a little bit here in eastern Iowa. And then next week, looks like more chances of much-needed rainfall throughout the end of next week.